Hello. What do you think about my new background? I made that in OpenTunes. I've been messing around with it. I'm gonna add some more stuff. Well, I'm back for another Disco Elysium here. I know last time we dealt with the Crab Man, the Rave Church, the potential Rave Church. And I think that looks good there. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, cool. I'll get started. What a few weeks it has been. Okay, let's see. Question for everyone. Random question. When you're opening a box with a knife, I know the rule is to cut away from you and not toward you. How often do you actually do that? Because you know what? A lot of times I don't. But a few days ago, I learned why you're supposed to. It's just not always convenient. But I kind of wasn't paying attention. Knife went right into my arm. But it didn't hit anything super important, so we're good. There might be a scar. But yeah. Just as a little warning. Just make sure to focus. Don't let your ADHD take control while you're using a knife. Okay, so we talked to her last time. Oh, I'm using my keyboard. What is wrong with me right now? I guess I could use my keyboard, but I'm not used to that on this game. Oh my god. I can't find my controller. Okay, hold on. Got it. Maybe I'll try the keyboard one day. I think I did try it at first, but I'm so used to playing it. So used to playing games like this. I need to get better at my keyboard. Plus my wrist hurts sometimes when I do. There we go. Okay. I did feel like I had more control on the keyboard, but let's go through here.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad, a dark and radiant majesty. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
Kneel? Say no? Or leave me alone, woman. I'll go ahead and kneel.
Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass.
I'm gonna close my eyes first.
The world is silent, but for the creaks and cracks of the massive wooden structure behind you, it covers you from the wind outside. In the darkness, you sense her eyes on you, inspecting you with their multicolored glass, as if you're a bug under a microscope.
Open my eyes.
The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse? She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. You. No, she doesn't care about you. She only cares about her shiny sovereign's orb and her silk robes and get into the aerodrome on time to leave.
It's compassion, it's remorse, it's mourning. It's not possible to live. It's mourning.
As that terrible word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
Do the same as you get up.
Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
Ooh, okay. Not quite high enough to know those. Who is this, Kim?
It's Dolores Day. The old woman was right. This is the DeLorean Church of Humanity in Martinez, or the Small Pinewood Church in some records.
You knew of the place?
It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Revachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
What else do you know?
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them. The 7 Sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here. Something else, perhaps?
Respectful? Is the lieutenant a follower of DeLoreanism? There it is again. A small pang of guilt. It's time to ask him what happened here.
Do you know why it was abandoned?
I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. I heard the place was shot to pieces. The old woman in the village was being tactful with us when she didn't mention it. She has more respect for the RCM than many around here.
Who conducted this raid?
Well, your station was involved, I hear.
Oh, shit.
Although I can't be sure.
You're not sure?
3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them.
I don't remember being here.
I am pretty sure it was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything more about it, why it was conducted, or who participated. I try not to pry into extra-district matters.
If I was here, I should find out what I was doing.
Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation from your station secretary just by calling. If you really don't remember, it might be better to keep this one forgotten. It happened a while ago. It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now.
Kim, are you a follower of DeLoreanism?
Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are DeLorean in origin.
I didn't think you were spiritual.
It's not spiritual, it's constitutional. The DeLorean system does not demand faith, only accordance.
It says I can retry it. I mean, the odds are very low. But then I could come back.
The shards glimmer in the dark.
Okay.
You see little pearls of light on the edges of the crack that splits the female figure. Something was written there. Remains of broken letters line the emulsion. What it said, you do not know.
So, Visual Calculus 2 is what I need there. And then Encyclopedia 1. I could ask him that, but I pretty much have the answer. I could probably get more, but... Wow, okay, so I can't really
The
go
mother of humanism stands above you.
through it. And I think...
What is it?
It doesn't look like I've said any of this. I didn't break anything, did I?
No, You just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
Hey, are you the lead programmer of the World Untethered by any chance?
Yes. Or no. Not anymore. That project is dead.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
Sorry, but who are you? What are you doing here?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Have you seen the Crabman?
Nope.
But you know he's around.
Yes.
He's seen you.
And?
And the Crabman sees you.
I don't care. I don't care about craftsmen.
Wow, she really doesn't. Not afraid, this one.
Why are there so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Why do you need an antenna?
I use the AR-1 as my RAIM prefix processing unit.
RAIM prefix? That's your radio computer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that antenna is its processing unit?
Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
I know a little.
All right. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
Wait, what's on air? Well, I guess I know. I could say that I mean, I know what on air is, right? On air is the same as what on air means here. And the AR-1 is a good antenna?
I guess it is. So far, I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable. But it's not the cheapest one on the market. So I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieus dedicated to that sort of thing.
She liked telling you this. It calmed her nerves.
What about those bowls of water over there?
They are connected to my RAIM prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
What are you doing with your radio computer?
I'm working.
Working on what? I feel like a toddler.
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard to concentrate on whatever she needs to do. And you're not helping.
Right. I'll try not to touch anything. Next question.
Great.
What are you doing in an abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
There have been complaints from your neighbors.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
What research?
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
A hole in the world? What does that mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
Let's see. Choices are, hold on a moment. Does it mean that we're now living in a world that has holes in it? Or I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it. I don't know. I'm not here for some science. I just want to solve a murder so I can go home. I like the first one.
I don't know. Are we? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. But how do I figure it out?
I'll say I can't even understand what we're talking about. How we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it.
You measure it by its surroundings. By that which does exist. Which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence. To find out where it begins. But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
But does it have anything to do with necroplasmic life forms? Ghosts, in everyday parlance.
Let's see. Does it have anything to do with ghosts?
Ghosts? No, I don't think so. I don't believe in ghosts.
What about other supernatural entities?
I don't believe in them either.
I want to go that route. What what not many know is necroplasma exists.
Great. What are we talking about? And why?
I don't know. You said that the research isn't going well. Why not?
Because it's just trial and error. Trying to locate the swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
Do you have any idea where this hole might be located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Oh. Okay. It's really close by.
Strange things may flourish in the dark.
Why there?
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
This is where the Crabman lives.
I know.
You don't think Crabman might be somehow responsible here?
No, I don't.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning, her hands typing hundreds of commands into the machine.
That's all I wanted to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world for now.
Great. Thanks.
How do you feel about anodic dance music?
What? I hate it.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Have you even listened to it? Like, actually listened?
Yeah. Like all the time.
Oh, right, yeah. Probably.
My tent neighbors don't really ease up with their partying, do they? Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Right. But how do you feel about a club for anodic dance music? Is it anodic?
This is
Oh.
about those speed
can't
freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
What do they want to build then?
Take a guess, why don't you?
Youth center? A petting zoo? A youth center would be nice.
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Okay. Right, I'll leave you to work in peace now.
Why does art inspire you so much?
It does, yes. But what is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment.
My tea went down the wrong way.
In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Would I fit into the art world, I mean?
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes, disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
I'll say, hold on, is architecture also art?
Of course not. It's autism, box drawing,
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
masturbation with a ruler and a sextant or whatever they use. You should demean and criticize the genteel institution of architecture while extolling the virtues of the pure arts.
That's a lot to ask of me. Wait, what about music? Is it art?
Only the most experimental kind.
I guess I have been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop.
Art cop. Let's see. Wait, but I don't have to be 100% cop to get the case finished and all that?
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now? Strike a bold shape here. Go art or go home.
Okay. If 50% art critic is what's needed to free me from the rote repetition, so be it.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street, you must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world. Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces
And reassemble, sorry. It came from the stained glass window. Still has letters on it too. Well, we gotta try to put that together at some point. How much did I need for this?
The mother of humanism stands above you.
2
A precious
visual
and
calculus.
complex wax painting on a single pane of
2 visual calculus. Wish there was a way to write notes in here. Okay. I'll go back and talk to them. There we go. Right in here. Alright, weirdos.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
I don't know if okay, I didn't ask this. What's the deal with Egghead? I want to talk to him.
He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies.
What's a master of ceremonies?
You know, a host, a declaimer of slogans. He's a performer, gets the people going.
How do you communicate with him?
Well, he's just kinda here. I don't really know how to communicate with him.
Have you ever really talked to him?
Yeah, sometimes. When I stumble and find my way into his centre, you have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first though.
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak for itself. I get it. He's a puzzle.
About the church, I checked it out.
And? What happened?
I actually talked to the crab man.
Oh man! Who is he? What did you think?
Seemed okay, to be honest. Very spiritual.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
Let's say something different. He clearly enjoys the physical activity. Guy climbs like a freak.
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem?
Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we gonna do about him?
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
As far as I can tell, he's not going to leave. He'll climb around up there, and guys, you'll never catch him.
I dunno, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
Don't worry, I don't think he really gives a damn about you or anyone else.
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light! Yeah! Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her?
I was using the mainframe when Suna, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, appeared.
A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
She said you guys haven't been completely honest with me about your plans.
Come on, man. Who will you trust? A spooky programmer or us? We just want to make the world a better place. Feel the love! Get down and feel it!
The love? No, I'm not really feeling it at all.
You'll get there, believe me. When we've got our gear set up, things will be flowing and pumping. Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she seem? I mean, disposition-wise, about the dance club idea. Ja oder nein? Rocking it or dropping it?
She did not like the idea of the Yanada dance club.
What a pity! That's my favourite thing in the world! And she doesn't like it at all!
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity? Unity! Dance!
She made it very clear that she won't leave until her project is finished.
And you can't just evict her?
No, I won't evict her. We have to come up with a different solution.
Look at you, Honor Man!
Oh no, man.
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music. The lines in the dark exist. Coexist.
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
Okay. She absolutely does not. Really, truly despises it.
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
I refuse to throw her out, but I can try convincing her.
Excellent! Good luck, my friend.
Well, I need some logic, I think. That's gonna be...
Goodbye, officer.
Okay. Oops. Maybe I'll try to get that logic first. Look, I don't know what I just did there. I'm gonna inspect the traps. I think everything was around this way. Oh. What's going on in here?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it.
I've tried to open that before. Ooh. Oh.
Nothing has changed about this trap. You need to check the others.
The boardwalk rises to your south. It casts a long shadow over you. You gotta find that trap. Blood drips from your knuckles to the sand. Drip, drip, drip. Got from hitting that phone last time. Why would it be? It's not up here. Somewhere around. I remember finding the other ones. Or maybe I'm able to get to the other side on here. We'll see. Careful there, these floorboards look rotten and weak. Oh, that's the guy we found.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Examine the tear.
2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness.
Examine the cigarette package.
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra.
Examine the kebab wrapper.
You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol.
No, no. Stop messing with the coin viewer and hold on to something. The wind is so strong. There we are again. Are these all of them?
Nothing has changed.
Damn it, Kim. Are these the... They're all together, probably. Okay. Just gotta stay along the coast, I think. Oh, okay. There's one. That's probably the other one that I had found.
Nothing has changed.
There's maybe just keep following this sort of path, and maybe it'll be somewhere in here. Oh. Or not. We'll try to go over here. Oh wow. Okay. Did I looked over there already. Um. Didn't I get over here? Let me make sure there's no way to get through. Okay, we'll try to go around this way. That's probably all it's gonna take here, I hope. Okay, we'll go all the way around. Okay, so when we get these traps, I suppose to maybe be able to get some logic, I'll do some other things like go back to the whirling in rags, because I'm sure that guy will be there. Okay, so I don't know why I'm so lost all of a sudden. When I just came from here. Okay, I come through here. Okay. My goodness. We'll try to go over here. Around here. Make sure I'm Wait. What is over here? Okay. Maybe it's something that already happened that I forgot about. I'll check up here. Okay, we're back. We're back there, and we kind of went into a circle. Okay, hold on. I might go ahead and look it up if it's not. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. I try to find things first, but sometimes like this, I mean, I'm sure it would be rewarding if I found it myself, but if I'm recording and it seems tedious, I kind of don't want to waste time. Let's see here. Okay. Looking it up here. One past the unopenable door behind the church. Would that be the one? Da-da-da. Okay. Travel location 4. It's in between the canal and the crashed motor carriage. Oh. Alright. So it's near the beginning of the town. Not that might not help too much. Let's go look at a map or something. Okay. We'll just take a little trip here and see what we can find. See if we can get there. I'm just gonna act like I'm not recording and play it as just normal. Because I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. there's the church, and I'm thinking we can just kind of go through here. We might have almost been there too. There we are in town. Almost ran over those kids. Okay. Oh, is that money? Aha. Sweet. So it's between the motor carriage. Ah. Alright.
It takes you a moment, but finally, you spot the last of Morel's traps. This one's partially obscured by the reeds.
I'll look around.
The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. Snow covers the broken stalks like a shroud, and they shimmer, ghostly, in the darkness. In the east, the city center hums to you. The constant, distant song, louder on this part of the coast, nearer somehow. And there's that cold again. Always the cold.
I will reach for the trap. It almost looks like there's something little in there.
The
But
trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here.
look closer.
No locust.
Oh. Immediately yell. It's empty.
Your voice echoes on the coast, carried by a gust of cold wind.
Look closer still.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there. I just see an empty trap.
Hmm. But what if it was the phasmid? What if it ate them and got out?
Right. Anyway, that's for the cryptozoologists to figure out now. We are not cryptozoologists. We are cops.
Okay. We could probably go let him know then. He is at the Whirling in Rags. Okay. Oh. Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. What's going on here? All right. Sunglasses. Hold on. Jamrock biker cop Sunnies. Fill the streets with empathy. -1 logic. Interesting, because I do need logic. But they are very cool. And these glasses are -1 visual calculus, which is something I need. I really gotta pay more attention to this stuff. Because what am I wearing right now? This is +1. +1 logic. It says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Maybe we came another way. Swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. Oh, so this is a whole new area. The wind is corralled by the 4-story buildings around this yard. Glory, says the graffito to the ghosts of us. See anything? Sweet. Film. Okay.
There's no way to listen to the tape without a working tape player or portal reel at hand. But even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad. A pawn shop would have a tape player.
Okay. Fine. I needed a little side quest. Well, I mean, I had one, I guess, with the ravers, but still nice.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. Yet someone used to live here, laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing, even.
What happened here?
In this yard?
No, Kim.
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
Wait, what's the block obscure?
A black bloc. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way.
So this part of the coast is a block obscure?
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
I do think any French person that maybe ever watches me stream this is absolutely gonna hate me based on the way I have no idea how to pronounce French words. Zero clue. I'll try to get better. At least they left some old music behind. Tap on the tape.
Yes, and you picked it up because you're a post-apocalyptic scavenger who collects trash and magnesium blisters.
You're not wrong.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
That is me in every game, I guess.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
So many barriers in this game. It's one of the things that I notice with playing a game like this as opposed to I had played Fallout 4 and I was working on New Vegas, and I know it's been a really long time since I played Skyrim, but I think those games kind of got me back into gaming back in the day. So the open world concept, getting out of that is difficult. It's different because it's not that different. Still always good storylines. I like these games, but it does get you a little bit. I do believe I've been in here. I think that's where I found the bow tie, possibly. I went in a circle again. So, we're gonna go back down here. Is it possible that it's now blocked me off? Because I'm pretty sure I came in this way. There's the woman, there's the kids. There's the thing.
You stop mid-step and put your hand on a garish necktie.
That bottle,
Oh.
Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
Where? Bottle? Really?
In this drunk's hand, on the pipe there. Glowing blue, a mysterious, otherworldly blue, filled to the brim with holy mysteries. It's hard to know what exactly your vivid interior is speaking of here, but I'm guessing it's got a lot of alcohol in it.
There's a part of me that kind of wants to drink. Because I don't know what it was at the beginning, I just kind of wanted to be like, alright, he's gonna try to do it sober. But now, I think that this might provide some interesting stuff in the game. Okay, cool. What do I do next?
Oh, I think this is about so much more than cool. Please go talk to him. See what it's about. I'm drawn to it.
Okay. I know I've talked to these guys before, but
The legend returns. You know the dance. Smokable smokes, pissable pilsner. Drink it, then convert it to piss. And there's spirits and speed too.
oof. I thought about it, and you know what? I can pay 3 real for the spirits.
Finally came to your senses, buddy boy. Ain't nobody else gonna give you a price like that. Had to let life squeeze you to get that, huh?
Yes, life squeezing spirits. Let's just make a deal already.
Sure, friend. People are just so impatient these days. So that'll be 3 real from your pocket to mine. And at this price, you're practically robbing me.
Blue medicinal spirit. Smokes. Astra. Pilsner. Oh, the Pilsner's there. Speed bottle, huh? Interesting. Should I do speed too? By
Just
the
make
spirits.
sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Bratan, I am so proud. Now, whatever you do, don't drink it. This deserves so much more than just regular oral consumption.
Oh my.
The tie is so on the money there. Up the
Oh
bum
my
it goes.
god. But I don't want to put it on my bum.
Who said anything about putting it up there? No! We're gonna put it into a way more special place. So special! Just hang on to it. Keep it safe. Wait for my sign.
Soon. The time will come soon. Have patience, brave one. I'm getting a really dark vibe from this. This won't be pretty.
Well, then I'm gonna buy some speed too.
Here you go, friend.
That is unhygienic and dangerous, and it does not endear you to me. Just wanted to make that clear, okay?
Unhygienic. This stuff is very hygienic. Anything else?
That's all for now. Look at that. Okay. Alright. Had to make things interesting. I guess I'll wait. Is there a way to, interact? No. And this is a tool. Someone has equipped this tiny bottle of amphetamines with a straw. How convenient. It's the Loriman Speed on the go. Huh. Okay. Alright, next necktie says he'll let me know. So we're gonna that's what we're gonna go for. Hold on to the spirits and wait for the signal. Oh, alright. I mean I guess I could do the speed right now. Think about it. So I kind of can't get out of here, I don't think. Let me see something. I'm just gonna see if there's a way to get out of Martinez, or if maybe, yeah. Is this, maybe it's the harbor. I'm kind of asking myself here because there's nobody, but no, this isn't the harbor. No, maybe it is. Okay. Oh, I can travel. Travel places? Okay, I've never done this in this game. So back to the church here. Okay. Interesting. I can travel there. Oh, okay. What if I do speed and then try to talk to him? What would happen? A little close here.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
I'm basically also a cryptozoologist now.
I knew it.
I'm not surprised. It's already getting out of hand.
Well, in that case, sweetie, let me give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie, Mexican origin. The pin is an antique, quite special to the cryptozoological community.
Oh.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes.
You never told me you've seen a phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
Ramblings? Nonsense. Your description of the phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard.
But darling, I didn't even get the size of it right.
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you were able to describe. Now go on. Tell our friend about it. He's proven his interest in the field.
Reflexively, the lieutenant read his familiar notebook.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden...
Wait, where was this and how old were you?
I'm getting ahead of myself. I was 5.5 in Betancourt in the suburbs. My grandmother had a summer home there.
She'd just started forming memories. Real memories. Not the billowy haze of infanthood.
What happened?
The strangest moment of my life. I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I've never seen anything like it.
She had no fear, just surprise.
I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds.
Did you follow it?
I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Where did you go? Don't go.
Then what?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel.
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
So that's how they met. This is beyond significant for them.
It did, yes. Like reeds in a gust of wind.
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts. It was amazing. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my profession.
You were on a date?
Our first, yes.
Its limbs were white?
Not all of them. There is some white coloration reported, along with beige, where the camouflage ends.
How big was it?
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
Huh. Kim, what do you think of all this?
I thought it was a wonderful story, ma'am.
But I don't believe it. A child left unattended on a warm day. Children make up stories and then end up believing them.
Maybe you imagined it, Lena.
How could she? Who imagines this? She didn't know about the phasmid. This is the main thing here, what makes it a confirmed sighting. She had no previous knowledge of the insect.
That's true, yes. I'm almost certain neither my mother nor my grandmother knew of it. It was only when I started telling my story as a teenager that boys would tell me, "Lena, you trying to tell us you saw the Insulindian phasmid out there in those reeds? Get out of here." They just give me a cider and ruffle my hair and tell me to stop dreaming. But I saw it.
Thank you for sharing this with me.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her
Maybe it
own,
needs to be warm
into the
soon.
mud, anywhere.
That's all for now, ma'am. Well, maybe I can talk to him again.
Ha ha! Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
let's ask this. Have you noticed anything off about your friend Gary?
No. No, of course not. Why?
Are you sure?
Well, he's been a little unenthusiastic about the trip. More so than usual. That's understandable. He just wants to get home and warm up.
He doesn't want to say it, but this is unusual. Gary's been to the jungle with him, to places way more challenging than the coast. Why so eager to go home?
So I checked all the traps.
Good. Okay. And?
And one of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Surprise, tempered with fear and trepidation. He doesn't know what to think yet. Maybe you're joking?
Yes, but there was nothing in the trap. No locusts, no phasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but...
It just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Of course, more clever.
Boy.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might behove you to tread lightly.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the Reeds.
I didn't even know he was here. Yes, that's exactly what it is. What a deft hunter, this phasmid.
Of course. Be sarcastic. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture, mine stands, okay? Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window, impatiently.
Develop an alternative theory about the missing locusts.
You have your suspicions,
Holy
but
shit.
nothing you can form into a viable explanation.
Okay, I've been thinking, and I'm not sure that it was the phasmid that took the locusts.
Really, officer? We can take it from here.
Yes, sweetie, we've already taken too much of your time.
I'll get going. Wow. Fuck.
Always a pleasure
Oh.
to see an officer of the law.
Oh my god.
I mean, officers.
It's my composure. Not amazing. Maybe I can find some cooperation clothes. Oh, this has logic too. Okay, maybe I can go back and do that. And this has one visual calculus. Both of them do. Okay. Let me focus here. We need a logic. We have logic. Composure. Composure. I think I can do this without. This is -1 composure. Like that. Oh, that's why I was finding all that money. I'm gonna put that back on eventually. Okay.
Always a I mean, officers.
Oh, it does make a difference. Okay.
Is he?
Oh,
He's
my
looking
God.
comfortable enough. Maybe it was just beads. Sounded like beads. But what kind of beads might a man like Gary be hiding beneath his clothes?
Okay, so that's the... Interesting. Alright, here's some questions. Are you currently oh, God. Are you currently sporting some anal beads? I'm gonna
You
go for
wouldn't
it.
be able to hear if you were wearing anal beads.
Interesting.
Please excuse my colleague's
Good
humor. Working this murder
observation.
case is taking a toll on us both. You don't quite have to answer that yet.
Of course. Of course.
He says he forces a grin, no doubt hiding some colossal anal beads up. That's really funny. I asked him that. Unbelievable that that didn't pass again. So I need composure 5. Oh, God, okay. Alright, I can always come back. Now, what, I wonder what I'd need to...
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Yes, I am. Oh, it's high. Authority. Hold on. Let's see if I have any authority clothes. I'm glad I'm finally starting to check this out. Hmm. Okay. No authority clothes. Maybe I should still try.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Establish authority.
As you look
Oh, it
around this
worked.
room full of
That's what I
sweaty
need.
men, swearing,
That's what I needed.
drinking,
Oh, sorry.
spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here.
Huh?
You must be. You're just like real cops. Drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
Let's see. I have a beer problem, but not a problem with beer. I also have no idea how to do my job, like you.
Speak for yourself, buddy. I've been running this outfit for 10 years now. You should have seen Martinez before it started. It was like Jamrock now.
They didn't see shit, man. Kids getting shot. We had 3 shootings a week. Fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
It's not about who did it, it's about the victim. She needs help.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her, but you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
Klaasje, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags, a real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on due, with an O-U.
I think I saw her when I was up at the top, but I didn't know how to get to her.
Shit. The girl.
Yeah.
The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
Can I keep my composure? I don't have my composure clothes on. Okay.
Yeah. Blonde. Tall. 2 rooms over from yours.
Miss Orange disco dancer?
Sure. Why not?
Oh my god.
You've probably seen her around.
Alright. Try to keep my cool.
You inexplicably
my
add
God.
cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
Whatever you do not tell him you know her. That would sound off.
So the rape, when was that?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
So what was her relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Something is off here. His anger is possessive.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
So, what is your relationship with her?
I know her.
Okay.
How well do you know her?
Well enough, Copper. We party. She's been here for a few months.
He tries to make it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck tighten.
So she's not from around here?
You mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss Oranje disco dancer is an immigrant, or a drifter of some sort. Been staying over here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it. And what was up with the partying she and Titus did? It sounded fun.
So, you said you partied. Cool, that's cool. But what do you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Laugh nervously. Sex, drugs, and karaoke, right?
Yes, yes, and no. Got something to say about it?
So you're saying the two of you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now.
Should I say I know her?
You don't know her.
You're wrong, I do.
Not the way I do.
Okay, this turned out better than expected.
Okay, thank you. We'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Okay, I'm gonna take off now. Thank you. Okay, we got somewhere. Kim wants to talk.
Officer, what was that?
You mean the sweating and the fidgeting when he mentioned her name?
Yes.
And the sort of quivering jello thing with the eye? Point to my twitching eye.
Yes.
I think I know that woman.
The victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Oh boy. I met her in the hallway after I woke up.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
She knows I didn't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
I didn't rape her.
What you're saying is, you raped her?
What?
Ice is forming on the inside of your chest cavity. Cold sweat trickles down your neck.
No.
Then, don't ever say that again. What else?
That's it.
This is unprofessional. Not sharing information with me is unprofessional.
His opinion of you has lowered considerably.
Yeah. Yeah. This.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
Maybe I should wave.
As Lieutenant Kitsuragi explained, a patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Hold on. You're a patrol officer of the RCM?
Yes, I am.
I'm a cop too.
I know.
He's the real deal. He has a badge.
Do have a badge. I do have a badge now. And a gun. Let's see. I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Is everything all right? Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
I don't know. It's cool to see another cop. I thought Kim and I were the only ones.
No, you're not. You're not the only cop in the world.
Well, I didn't say that.
Something changes in her.
Why does it say horse-faced woman?
Pity comes over her.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
Is she my ex or something? So what precinct are you from?
What precinct?
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Oh no.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
You're the police. Oh no, I already said that. Oh wait, no, you're the police, right? Cool, so am I.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
Wait, is he police?
Me? No. I'm just a man with sunglasses. I like wearing sunglasses inside. Sunglasses and a fucking wig.
What are you, the police, doing here?
I'm just looking out for...
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are.
Okay, buddy, Oh god, should I say it? Ugh, a policewoman?
Yes. A policewoman who just wants to do her job. That's all.
Something about the man with sunglasses and you, the energy between you two, is making her uncomfortable.
I don't...
Don't say anything, Judith. Me? No.
I'm just looking at...
You?
No one. I'm just a
okay,
man with
we're gonna
sunglasses.
go for it.
And you are.
Should I say nothing? Okay, a horse-faced woman.
You're a fucking asshole.
Oh.
Are we done here?
Okay. Go upstairs and knock on door 3. Alright, well we're here, so I don't know what kind of... Oh, wait. Fuck. Do I have to pay for a room? Oh my god, he's such a fucking Nazi.
Can I help you?
Alright. I found a new bird for the whirling.
What is this thing?
It's no biggie. I just thought it would look nice on the wall. I'm that kind of cop.
What, the interior decorating kind?
Hmm.
You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird.
Cryptozoologist.
A competent piece of taxidermy.
Alright.
I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
It's true. About my bill for tonight.
Got the 20 real?
Yeah.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Okay. So I guess I can go up here now. I'm glad it's saving it for me. Oh my god, it's not letting... Okay. So I didn't need to pay for it? Because it's not allowing me to go up there anyway? Let me just look here. Oh, okay. I had to push A. Oh my god. I didn't have to pay for that. Is this 3?
The door is closed.
Yes.
Who is it?
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Okay. Ah. Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. Piles of dirty clothes. This room has sand all over it. Reminds you of your own. A lot of bottles. A lot of bottles. Oh, I thought she would be in the bathroom. She can see the corpse from here.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Look at the toothbrush.
It's been used quite a lot.
Look at the medications.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, Ep.8, eye drops, blood thinners.
There's quite a collection in here.
Anything of note?
I'll search.
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra.
What's Nacra?
An opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Search the pill sheets.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
My electrochemistry is high. However, I'm gonna put on some electrochemistry clothes. Just in case. This looks great. I think I already put clothes on, but I think... Okay. Well, I think we look pretty good over here.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus a bright orange bottle with Peptide stamped on it, in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
What's so exciting about this orange bottle?
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Interfacing. Do I have any interfacing clothes? Oh, wait. I gotta check that other thing. I forgot. No. Okay.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with... There it is. The orange sun where you dropped it. Smack dab in the middle of the floor. There it is. Orange as the midsummer evening sun. Or the lieutenant's bomber jacket. Wow. That's unbelievably orange. Anyone can see that. It's practically effervescent.
Picking up, but secretly.
The lieutenant tries to keep his eyes on the door, but the Peptide bottle sounds like a rattlesnake. It's basically a percussion instrument that you're stuffing into your pocket. Who cares, man? Who cares what the stiff thinks? You got it. Here comes the afterburner. Just put it in your sweaty little hand now.
Okay. All right. Let's go upstairs. Nice little room there. You feel someone watching you behind the glass door, a woman. The bed has been hastily made. No, 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 no. Okay. That's who I saw. Smell of cigarette smoke in the air. Astra menthol. Cold coffee and an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. Okay.
Welcome to the
I look
room.
crazy. Well, thank you.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you've got here.
Nice? I don't know about that, officer.
Where a ripe corpse still hangs from the tree, spotted with green and purple. The woman doesn't flinch, but there is something in her light brown eyes. A sadness.
You mentioned a cleaning lady. I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Oh. Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the Infernum.
Oh.
I am Kim Kitsuragi. I am a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer?
Oh yeah. Feel the power.
By the looks of me. I have very little idea of what I'm doing.
You're doing just fine. After all, your path has led you back to me.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man who was hanged. The people responsible have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
What's your name, miss, for the record?
Klaasje Amondou.
Klaasje Amondou. from?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
What is Oranje?
A bad memory, officer.
Bad memory of what?
Of lilacs and lightning. Parks, glass, duraluminium. Vredefort is a conference city. It's always autumn there. A night. At least it was for me.
What's so bad about that?
Nothing. If you're no longer there.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
What do you do, miss? What is your specialization?
Something stupid.
Oh, what's that?
Oranese lit.
Oranese lit?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
What is Oranese literature about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Oranese lit. What do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
How do you make money then? Money's very important. And then show her some money.
Cool.
Mm,
I've made
some
more
quarters.
money by just being than I have with Oranese lit.
Being what?
Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Oranje 37.
It's the world's most tired smile. Miss Oranje, now there is something you should linger on.
Wouldn't it be inappropriate to linger?
All things considered, very. Now linger.
What is Miss Orange 37?
It's a beauty pageant, held in the year of our century 37, in Oranje.
She was 14 at the time.
What is a beauty pageant?
It's a competition for stupid girls. Men look at them and choose the most beautiful.
What is beauty?
When you have the fewest deviations from the norm. I've been told it's a type of mediocrity that I possess.
So you were the most beautiful?
Yes. And for that, I got a crown and a sash and a scepter. And a scholarship to study Oranese lit.
You were 14?
Indeed.
Her voice is indifferent to the number.
I lower my thumb. I disapprove of this custom.
It was okay. And it was called Miss Teen, Oranje 37, actually. You'll be glad to hear the pageant was discontinued.
Could we take a look at your passport, please?
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
How do I know you've told us your real name?
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Klaasje Mondu. It's a weird name.
Okay then.
Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
Hi, Bela. Okay. Thank you. That's it for the record.
The record. So official.
It is. I'm very professional in my kimono. I've said nice room you've got here. No, I said nice view. Nice room you've got here.
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally.
Emotionally. Let's see. What are you doing here in the whirling in rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Here in Ravishal.
I always wanted to see the only city in the world in the worst time of the year. It's a tourist thing. I'm wintering.
How long?
About 4 months. Here in the Whirling, here in Martinaise. I heard this is where the washed-up disco has-beens go.
No, this is Sassy Town. This is where the future of dance lies.
If you say so, officer. If you say so.
I hate to say it, but you've got sad all over this place.
Yeah. I've contaminated it pretty bad.
Is that why you're out here?
The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The sad got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door.
That's interesting. I kind of relate. What exactly is the nature of this contamination?
For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you? Talk around the establishment is, you have an industrial sad spill in there.
I hate objects. I'm part of the anti-object task force.
That's pretty hardcore. I'm part of the anti-human task force myself.
Sheer terror, panic, and screaming.
Okay. I'm gonna go let my dog out. Ugh. Intermission. You have quite the collection of prescription drugs down there.
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her.
I mean...
No, don't listen to the stiff. Be cool.
It was quite impressive. How did you amass such a hoard?
With money, sir. It's not exactly the NT-star size caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there.
The collection includes Nacra, an opioid antagonist.
Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids.
Is that something that happens to you often, miss?
Better safe than sorry.
You seem to have, among other things, Preptide.
Oh, yes. One of my favorites. It cures many ailments.
Like what?
Like not being able to stay up for 36 hours, not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a merit speed molecule, basically.
Should I tell him? Cool. I took some for personal use.
Huh? Motherfucker took my Preptide? Looks like you owe me one, officer. I'm talking serious corruption here.
This does not amount to actual corruption. I can easily log it under confiscation.
Robbed by common highwaymen.
She's not angry, but it's true. She's gonna have to find some more Preptide now.
Okay. I have other questions for you.
Okay.
There's a lot. They tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Were you sexually assaulted, miss?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Actually, it's evening, miss.
Is it? It is evening. Time flies, man.
So where are you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault,
okay.
maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
What did they hang him for then?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Titus asked you to spice things up for us?
Pretty much.
Warming them.
What did happen between you and the victim?
We partied.
Wait, partied? Where have I heard that before?
A lot of partying going on.
From Titus. About her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it.
What kind of partying? Point to my bloated face. The kind I do?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Whoa. Harder than this? I didn't know that was physically possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Were feelings involved?
A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment, a military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension? With longing. She misses him.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
It must be hard for you, seeing him there all the time.
Oh, yes. I have multiple viewpoints. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant.
But weren't her footprints out there, though? Wasn't there like a little set of footprints?
He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
The call, reporting the hanging, that was you?
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
Before we go on, if it's snitching, then why did you do it?
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him.
The caller's voice was disguised.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it? How?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
So, she's God's mystery foam cutter.
And in the process, she broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
It seems like you had some idea. That was nifty.
Thanks.
Why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. And he's still hanging there.
Yeah, sorry about that.
We will move the body to the morgue today, miss. Don't worry.
Today? Oh, right, because we have the answers. Are you sure you weren't right?
I'm 89% sure.
Does that mean you're 11% not sure?
You know how it is.
Do you?
Do I?
Maybe you don't. In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
It sounds like something happened and you don't want to acknowledge it.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be as flippant if I had been?
You get the feeling she's done enough opiates and needed enough nacra to still be flippant if her arm were cut off and fed to her.
What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him like he is now. I can't talk about his, I don't know, hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
How do the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Could that be why they lynched him? Jealousy?
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
What do you mean?
Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
She changes balance from one foot to another, crossing her legs.
Thank you for telling us all this, miss.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head back downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
Okay. I think my outfit helped her open up. I should probably change though. Because that looks crazy. Okay. This is a good place to stop because I think I can even level up when I get back and all of that. Very exciting. Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go hang out outside a little bit, and I'm gonna get back to this as soon as I can. Let's see here. All right. See ya.